What's up, guys? So what do I say to wrap up this trip? Wow. It was amazing. It was an experience that I'll never take for granted. It was great. Day 2 started. I woke up a little later today, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I had car trouble last night to where I had to take an Uber to a new hotel that I had to check into because I'm staying another night tonight and then I'm leaving tomorrow morning. Had to take an Uber to this hotel. Well, let me backtrack actually. I took an Uber to the Firestone that my car was at. Dropped off all my luggage because I was going into the expo again for day 2. Left my luggage in my car and walked to the convention center. Only took like 10 minutes. Got there, and today wasn't as much walking. Well, I can't say walking. Today wasn't as much booth visiting. Man, yesterday Steve Cook was there. He was doing a meet and greet, and I thought of going to see him then, but I decided I didn't want to wait in the line because the line was ridiculous. I waited in the line today 4 hours. I was in the same exact spot in the same line for 4 hours. It was a meet and greet. He had to leave at 2:30. I got there at 9:30. I saw him at 1:30. Yeah. So about 4 hours. And he kind of made it quick because he had to go soon and he had to pump out a ton of people. But it was cool. It was cool to see him again. I met him last year in California when I was there. It was cool to see him again. I got a couple pictures, and I was wearing a Patriots hat. I don't have it on me now. I was wearing a Patriots hat, and the first thing I did when I walked up, because he's a Denver Broncos fan. He's from Boise, Idaho. I walked up and I was like, "You probably don't want me in your line, huh?" And he was like, "Oh man." He's like, "What's going on, man?" And I said, he said, "I remember you." And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah, you were in LA last summer." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "How do you remember that?" And he was like, "Brian." And I was like, "Are you serious? Like, out of the thousands and thousands of people that you pump through all the time whenever you're out and about, you remember me from last year." That was huge to me. I didn't introduce myself. I walked up with a Patriots hat and I kind of gave him shit, and I was like, "Oh, you don't want me in your line, do you?" And he said, "Oh man, how you doing?" And this and that, and he fucking remembered me. I was surprised. I saw him at Gold's Gym in Los Angeles, in Venice last summer, and he remembered me. It was cool. So catched up a little bit, and then I headed out. 4-hour wait. And I saw him. The 4 hours, it was excruciating. I was up in the front. I had to use the restroom so bad, but I couldn't leave because I'd miss my spot. I'd lose my spot. So I got in the Optimum Nutritional line at 9:30. When I got there, waited till 1:30. Walked around, got a couple T-shirts, got a couple free stuff. I didn't go and see and meet people today. I just met Steve Cook today. But I did a lot more walking around up and down the aisles just to kind of take it all in before I left. I left at about 3:30. That's when the Firestone that my car was at, they called me and said the car was ready to get picked up. They fixed it right away. Shout out to them. Because I wouldn't be able to leave until Monday, they said, because they're not open Sunday. They got it done right away, so it's all good. It really was messed up yesterday. It basically died on me in the middle of the city. So yesterday ended pretty bad, but today ended really good. Today, got out at 3:30, 4 o'clock, picked up the car, came back to the hotel, took a little nap, a little power nap, 15 minutes, and I went to Powerhouse Gym at first in downtown Columbus. That's the gym that they do this $20 day pass, where you can go in, and there's supposed to be a ton of pro bodybuilders and IFBB pros there that you can meet and lift with. So I tried it, parked at a parking garage, walked in, and you could not move. You could not move at this gym. this place gets the most people on this weekend. The owner of the place is probably thrilled because he gets bankroll for 2 or 3 days. But you couldn't move. So I turned around. I didn't even do it. I went to a gym down the street that was dope as fuck. It was called Beyond Limits Training, and it was in downtown Columbus. There weren't as many people, but it was still a good crowd. See, I got there around 7 o'clock. I couldn't really do much, so I used the erg first. I did some rowing for like 10 minutes just to get the heart pumping. Today I wanted to do chest and back, push and pull day. So I moseyed in, and it was just good vibes, man. Everybody was in such a good mood. Everybody was helping each other. Everybody was pumping each other up. There were, in some aspects of the gym, there was powerlifting, Olympic lifts, and then the other aspect, it was just bodybuilding and stuff like that. So when I went over to the powerlifting side, there was a kid trying to pull 600 pounds. He was obviously he's a big kid. He was husky. He was on the overweight side, but he is a powerlifter. He was trying to pull 600 pounds. And everybody in the room, I'm sure that not everyone knew who this kid was, but everybody took out their headphones and stopped what they were doing. And like, let's go, come on! Because everybody, 95% of the people that were there are for the Arnold. They paid the $15 at this place opposed to the $20 at Powerhouse. And everybody was just there together, working with each other. I was working with this kid half the time. We were kind of lifting together, going back and forth, working in between sets and stuff like that. And it was cool. And I was like, let's go. I had no idea what the kid's name was, but I was like, up. You know, you got to encourage people. You don't need to know people to encourage people. Obviously didn't know anybody there, and I would have helped out anyone. It was cool. Everybody was in a good mood. It smelled like shit in there. It was sweaty. It was misty. It was gross. But it's a gym, right? Everybody wants to lift. It doesn't matter where it is. You just want to fucking lift and get a good workout. So it was awesome. What do you know? Christian Guzman walks in like 10 minutes after I get there. I'm still on the erg. He's doing his thing. I got a couple pictures of him. Shoot the shit with him. Got a couple pictures and stuff like that. And wish him luck. He's doing a summer shred. Starts tomorrow. That's for 90 days, so he's going to get pretty lean. He's a cool dude. He's one of the guys that I look up to. Right now, I would have to say my top 3 favorite athletes in the industry are Steve Cook, Seth Feroce, and Christian Guzman. All 3 of those dudes are cool as shit. They'll take all the time they want to talk to you. They'll take pictures. They'll get autographs for you. Sign posters for you. They'll do anything, and they don't fucking charge a dime. Some of those guys out there charge $20, $30 an autograph. I heard someone charges $100 an autograph. That's bullshit. You go all the way out there and you pay for a fucking hand signature. That's dumb. I was gonna say something really bad, but that's just dumb. You don't go to see those people. So, I was standing a lot at the expo today. I was moving around a lot. I didn't go many places. I didn't see many people. I really just was at the Optimum Nutrition booth talking to Steve Cook and the athletes there. But it was cool. It was overall a really good experience. The gym at the end, I got a really good pump at this place. I saw Christian Guzman again. He was, like I said, he was doing his own thing with his guys. It was cool. It ended the night with really good vibes. This whole fucking weekend was just really good vibes. Everybody was in such a great mood. There were no fights. Everybody was on the same level. And that's what you gotta realize. When you're in a gym, in a fitness setting, everybody's the same. They're all doing the same exact thing. I don't care if you're a power lifter. I don't care if you're a bodybuilder. I don't care if you're CrossFit, Olympic lifts, whatever the case, everybody is on the same level. Everybody's on the same page. I don't lift 600 pounds, but I'm on the same page as the person that lifts 600 pounds. We're all trying to get better. That's what it's about. At this gym, you had to ask, can I work in with you, man? I'll be quick. And every person that I asked was like, absolutely, man, go right ahead, and because that's what it is. Like, it's in any typical gym back home, someone would be like, nah, man, nah. But everybody came to this event for one specific goal, and that was to have fun and have an experience of their lifetime. And I think a lot of people met that. I think a lot of people had a great time. I hope they did, because I did. Besides the car issue, everything went great. So the footage you saw before this video, the footage you saw on the day one video, I hope you guys enjoy it. Try it if you can. I would not do this again alone. I'd like to go with someone the next time. It's a 10-11 hour drive, and right now it's 10:45, and I'm not going to go to a bar by myself. You know what I mean? So that's you're wasting money, and you're by yourself. That's not really a good time. So I'm just going to hang out, make this video, post it for you guys. I'm going to leave tomorrow morning. I'm going to check out in the morning and head back home to Mass, get to school. But hope you guys enjoyed the videos. Just my little mini trip. My whole spring break, I'm not doing anything. I'm working the whole time, so this is kind of my vacation, my getaway. I had a great time, and hope you guys have a great time watching the videos. Take care.